So I'm here to do a review of a game called Motionsports Adrenaline on Xbox 360. That's right. This is a game that I played. The game. I don't mind it. I tried it out last night and this morning a little bit. And I don't mind the game, but it's not my favorite game out there. I mean, it's okay, honestly. I like the fact that it's like kind of like Connect Sports, but it has like different sports, like adrenaline sports, like skiing, kayaking, like it's a bunch of like outdoor sports, you know, like skiing, kayaking, climbing, like mountain climbing, you know. Um, there's other things because kite, so, stuff. It's kind of like those outdoor sports like that, or adrenaline sports that get your heart racing, or like if something, really get your heart racing because of something adrenaline going, because if you fall on like a mountain or climbing up something, you're gonna like you fall, you're gonna be like, ugh, kind of nervous. Your heart's gonna be racing. You're not like where you play like a game, like basketball, or you play soccer, or you play football, or you play baseball, or some sport, where you're like, you know, want, you're so close, and you're edge of your seat watching or playing, so, you know, not like that, this is really adrenaline the whole time, you're doing it, you know, kind of might be kind of nervous. It's kind of what this point is, It's not a bad game though, but it's not like the greatest game. I like that, the points, calculate, and you can do relays, you can do one against each other, you can play against each other, or, stuff like that, play as a team or play, against each other, in the game. I like that part. But I don't like the fact that, I just don't like the fact that the sensing on that game is not the greatest. To connect sensing, I don't like that part. Um, that's the part I really don't like about the game, because I've played this game. I played some like good Connect games, like Connect Sports Season 2, all the Connect Sports gems I've played. No, those are not actually bad games, like Just Dance, like the Dance Centrals. Like Dance Centrals, like Just Dance. Like the hip hop dance experience, like Zumba fitness, like some fitness games. Those actually have good sensing controls. This seems like it's used like a very basic, like early. It seems like it used like a super early version of like Connect sensing. It's like kind of spotty. I mean, it works, senses you a little bit, and you can choose enter your profile and senses names a little bit. It's like kind of spotty. It's not because it's like spotty where I have it. I even try to put it in what I use. And I just like that. I like that. I like that. That's kind of spotty. So like hidden this like a farm beta like connect stuff, because it seems like it really is like just off like beta connect, like alpha connect, like pre-release like connect stuff. That's what they did, pre-release like connect testing, pre-release like either connect testing or connect software, or stuff like that, In the end, they test out with the original, like the launch, like connect, like the Xbox 360 connect, like launch software. I'm sure there's been updates to it, connect, maybe there has been, either like discs or, but even like if you just pop it in the connect, and put it in there and, hook it up, the way the launch connect, 360 connect, you know, it should seem better than this, even if you haven't like not the greatest spot, it should work somewhat, better than it is now, because, Exports does all the, they're good sensing. This is just not great sensing at all. It's just average at best. I mean, the game is a good game. It's a good game. Don't get me wrong. It's just that the sensing in this game, like the sensing in all that game, is just pretty awful. Otherwise, the concept of the game is actually a pretty good game concept. Just the, like I said, the sensing is awful. So it brings it down a bunch. I would say probably like 8.5 out of 10, 9 out of 10 concept. But I like that. But the other thing, sensing just ruins it for me. That that's really what hinders on. Like I like the gameplay, like that you unlock different sets of points. You can play as relays, like team relays, or you take turns, and player one goes first minute, player two goes for next minute, and vice versa. Or you can do like a one against each other, two, like a two-player against each other. I like that. I like the points system. You can win a point, score points to win. Whoever wins, how many score 50 points, so 50 points towards all that kind of stuff. Which I like that. But sensing is just really what makes it awful. Like a 5.75 out of 10.